Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I also have a membership channel where I offer a lot of exclusive perks, including exclusive content, exclusive weekly lives where I teach you guys different things, as well as weekly live group coaching, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one session with me, and a lot more. So if you guys are interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to address a topic that I know has been a point of confusion for many people, especially those people who are starting out in their manifesting journey and they're still trying to figure everything out and they're still trying to understand what all of this is about. And that question is, what actually manifests? Is it our thoughts or is it our feelings that manifest? So I'm going to attempt to answer this dilemma today. I'm going to go deeper and give you an explanation from my experience, from what I know is working, from how I know things to be working, and so on. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned, Bart. So I got inspiration to make this video from one of your guys' comments in one of my older videos, where the person who was commenting said something along the lines of, feelings don't manifest, only thoughts manifest. And I answered their comment with my own views of things and my own perspective from my own experience. But I also thought it would be a very good idea to make a video about this, because I realize a lot of you guys are still very confused on how manifestation actually works, what it is that is manifesting, which part of ourselves, which part of our consciousness, how do we manifest whatever it is that we're manifesting. So I am here today in this video to answer these questions for you. So here is my own view of things, and let me say here, once again, it comes from my personal experience. It also comes from my experience coaching hundreds of people by this point. It comes from all the teachings I've been reading for years and all the application of the law that I have been doing myself, and by observing how things actually work. So let me tell you, the whole dilemma of thoughts versus feelings, do thoughts manifest, do feelings manifest, which one is correct, which one is accurate, and so on, is a lie, you guys. The dilemma in itself is not accurate. Why is it not accurate? It's not accurate because thoughts and feelings are actually not separate. They never have been separate and they never will be separate. Every thought we have actually gives rise to certain feelings within our body. And conversely, every feeling that arises within us gives rise to certain thoughts. You cannot have thoughts without feeling any feelings, even if that feeling is neutral, even if that feeling is not anything elevated or exaggerated, you're still experiencing feelings with every thought you're having. And at the same time, it is impossible for every feeling that arises within your body that you become aware of to not equally give rise to one or more thoughts. So the whole dilemma of thoughts versus feelings is actually a fake dilemma. And to take it a step further, in order to manifest, remember what we've said in other videos, your vibration, your state, your energy, your energetic level, however you want to call it, is essentially the sum total of your thoughts and your feelings. Your thoughts create an electric field. Your feelings, on the other hand, create a magnetic field. And that electromagnetic field that consists of both your thoughts and your feelings is your actual vibration, your actual energetic frequency, your actual state at the time. And what's also included in state, beyond just thoughts and feelings, are also your assumptions and your beliefs that give rise to these thoughts and these feelings, your interpretations and the meanings you give to whatever happens in your 3D, your expectations of the 3D and of whatever situation arises in the 3D, your responses or your reactions to things that come up in the 3D, and so on. So all of these things, thoughts, feelings, and all the things I just mentioned, constitute your dominant inner state. And all of these things influence the electromagnetic field that you vibrate out into the world, and this is what actually manifests everything that you're manifesting in your life. Every experience that you are having in your day-to-day life and in your reality comes from that electromagnetic field. That sum total of all thoughts, feelings, assumptions, expectations, perceptions, responses, reactions, and so on. So it's not just mental, you guys, or just emotional. It is both, plus a bunch of other things. And I understand that there are a lot of coaches who will tell you, no, you just think the thoughts, don't worry about your feelings, it's the thoughts that manifest. What these coaches fail to explain to you is that the reason why you're being told to think those thoughts, whatever thoughts align with what you want, is for you to eventually achieve a change in your feeling. In changing your feeling about the situation, a change in your feeling about your perceptions of the situation, or your manifestation, or your desire, whatever it is. In other words, these coaches are trying to make it easy for you, and they're trying to give it to you in a simple way, but unfortunately, they're omitting something very, very important. They're omitting to explain to you why they're giving it to you like that. And the reason is, if they tell you to do the simple thing, the simple way of just changing your thoughts, the hope and the expectation is that your feelings will also change at some point. And eventually, your assumptions and your beliefs will change at some point, which means eventually your whole dominant inner state also changes at some point. And this is when things start getting pushed out into the 3D. This is when your 3D starts shifting. This is when things start manifesting for you. This is when things start happening. This is when things start moving, and so on. So I would like to encourage you and to urge you not to give so much importance to those fake dilemmas. Your thoughts do affect your feelings, and your feelings do affect your thoughts. Your assumptions do affect your thoughts and your feelings. Your beliefs do affect your responses to the 3D, your reactions to the 3D, your perceptions of the 3D, your expectations of the 3D, and so on. So nothing is separate. It's all tied together. One is always related to the other. There's always a connection. So please, you guys, don't listen to all this separation of thoughts versus feelings versus assumptions versus beliefs. You only need one, but you don't need the other, because one leads to the other, and one is always connected to the other, and vice versa. And the next thing is connected to the next thing, and so on. Remember the teachings of oneness. Everything is one with everything else. All of us are one with each other, with the universe, with the entire creation. And so nothing is separate. Our feelings and our thoughts are not separate from each other and are not separate from anything else either. So if some of you find it easier to actually follow the easier advice, the simpler advice of, let me just change my thoughts, you can absolutely and by all means start by changing your thoughts. But realize that by changing those thoughts, you're also changing your feelings. You're also changing your assumptions. This is also going to lead to you changing your expectations, your reactions, your responses, your perceptions, and so on. So this is what I want to drive home today. This is what I want you all to realize and understand. I want you to all make a connection between everything else. I want you to stop thinking from separation. I want you to stop separating one part of yourself from another, one part of your mind from the other, because they're all one, it's all one, and it's all connected, always. And whatever method you choose to start going about this is fine. I always say, do what feels natural for you, do what works for you. At the end of the day, your ultimate goal, in order to manifest what you want, is to change that electromagnetic field, that dominant inner state, that energetic frequency that I just referenced. So as long as this is clear, as long as you understand that, whatever method you want to follow is absolutely fine, and it's up to you. So I hope this helps clarify things. I hope this helps answer this question. I hope this makes it a little less confusing for you guys. As long as you start thinking from oneness, as long as you stop thinking from separation, you are good. You are going to start seeing results. You are going to start seeing progress, and you're going to start seeing movement in the 3D and with your manifestation. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.